Right, we are going to do a quick video. Show how to take the dash ends off your Range Rover L405. Why are you taking your dash ends off? You might want to route some cables, you might want to polish them, you might want to change them for some different flavour ones. Carbon fibre or whatever. Right, I'm going to show you how to take this little bit of the dash out here and how to get to the switch there. And we'll tell you our funny story. That's not really very funny. Right, so let's get started. Right. Damn, one of these little things here. Let's take this little panel here off. So let's have a look. Right, so first thing you can do is remove this trim. It sort of pulls down there. It stops there. You can't get it past there, but that's enough. And then if you get one of these little sort of plasticky tools in behind here, it should. Come on, let me go. There. Oh, you got to get it in the right bit. There it is. There. And then should pull. Now it's sort of, I'll show you, it's got some hinges along this back edge, so you have to wibble that a bit. Wibble a word?
It is now.
It is now. Right, so what have you got? You've got these little sort of docking sort of slidey bits. It slides in, and then so you have to like slide it in, and then you've got these series of little springy clips here, and that's what retain it, and they're actually quite good. They're better than those metal clips we're always fighting with, I reckon, Tyler. And none of them are broken, which is always a good sign. Right, and so when you're putting it back in, make sure you get those hooks on those two bits I've highlighted there for you. Right then, what have we got going on now? We've got two Torx little T20s. We've got enough light there of sorts, Tyler?
Yeah. We can see what's going on.
And these are the same as the ones that are the same everywhere on the dash, aren't they? Yeah, put those down somewhere safe. Right then. If you want to run wires for your dash cam or sat nav or whatever you're installing, is sometimes handy. Right then. So now this trim here should pull straight back towards me. I wonder where I'm going to get the best grip on it. Where am I going to get the best grip? Oh, there you go, I've got a bit of a start under there now. And I'm going to just slide this top back. Oh, there we go. So let's have a look what we've got going on. We have got a series of spring clips. We've got two spring clips here. And then we've got two prongs there. Now, they've left the spring clips in here. So you can see those two there. So you can see how it all sort of slides in. That goes dock, that docks on there. And there's one at the bottom there. And then you can see those two screws and then that gives access to your whole ventilation flap things. So there we go, that's cool, that's that off. Right, the other side is much the same. The only bit that's different here, I've done the other video, and we'll put the link somewhere there, if you get my finger in there, right, of how to strip that side of the dash down. This side is not so bad. I mean, I don't know how to take all these off, but what this panel here, you may want to take this off to change this switch. So if you release that, okay, now if you pull on this end, you can do this without taking the end off, but it is tricky because the end does overlap over this somewhat. So, right, and then you can get hold of this and then pull it. Now, it's also under this corner here, so you're going to have to pull this section off. Now, mine is missing loads of clips, but basically this whole bit here pulls off like that, and you've got a series of these little metal springy clips, but we're missing ours off here. Right, there we go, so that's that. And then what I should be able to finish just easing this out. There we go, so there you go, that's that there. And then if you want to pull that off, there's a little red bit you got to sort of pull out. It's got like a safety bit on it. Now, where's the funny story? Right,
remember to plug it back in.
So we were having fun, and we thought we're plugging it back, right, put it all back together, and it was me that was doing it, not Tyler. And I put it all back together, and I went like this, and I pushed it all back together, and I closed the lid. And I was like, oh no, I forgot to put the connector on. And this panel sits in front of this strip, and I couldn't get the panel out to get the connector, and I couldn't open the glove box. So in the end, we had to be a bit brutal with it, but we managed to get away with it just, didn't we, Tyler? So yeah, when you're putting it back together, make sure don't do what I did. Make sure you're clever enough to put that on, fire that, and then right. And again, if you struggle to get this to go back in, sometimes you might find it easier to take some of these metal clips off and put them in the corresponding slot, because sometimes they don't give you much leeway in the slot. It's only as wide as the clip, so trying to get them lined up is a pain. Sometimes you're lucky like that, but sometimes you're messing about. If you're struggling, just take the clip off and put it into the panel. There we go. I hope that's helped you. It's useful if you want to run some wires from whatever you're doing and stuff. I don't know, whatever you want to be behind your dashboard. Right, maybe you're a customs officer trying to look for a stash. I don't know. Right, good luck with that.